Let's draw backpacks. Hello and welcome to the backpack edition of Go Mock Rocket Sheep. We're going to be drawing an easy, a medium, and a hard mode backpack. But before we get to that, let's take a look at the drawings that you sent in last week. Easy mode backpack. Here we go. We start with a kind of a rectangle. Right, very nice. And then we kind of make it a roundy rectangle. Now, draw a line across the bottom like that. And then draw, this is kind of like the leathery part of the bottom. And then we're going to draw a line like that along the side. Then draw a little hoop on top. Hoop. Nice. And then we're going to draw a little C, backward C on that side. It's one of the straps. Draw a little rectangle here, and then a little strappy like that. And then the other strap is behind, so you can't really see it. Then right here, draw a little line halfway in between these two, and then you kind of add these little zipper marks. On the bottom here, we'll draw a little dot, and then a little triangle, because that's the zipper. And then I think what we'll do is, a lot of backpacks these days have a little carabiner slot right at the top. Kind of looks like that. And then, oh yeah, there needs to be another little pouch pocket here. So let's draw another little rectangle, have it overlap. Go. And then let's draw a little pocket with a zipper right there. There! It's not a bad looking little backpack. Of course, when you color it, the fun part is you can have all kinds of different backpacks. You could have a superhero backpack, you could have a Power Rangers backpack, or you could have a boring old green backpack like most of my backpacks. There's my easy mode backpack. I think it turned out pretty good. Looks like a backpack. Medium mode. Okay, for medium mode, I thought it'd be fun to draw a character with just like a massive backpack. I thought it'd be fun to draw that because you can put whatever you want on this character's back. You can just build it to be huge. So we're gonna draw a character, just a little stick man to start, and he's gonna be hunched over. Here's his shoulders, and shoulder, hand, okay, and the backpack will go like this, comically large. So the straps in the hands, in the body, okay, then the legs, center of gravity is here. That, so the legs need to come kind of like that. Feet, boots. This boot can come out. This boot is going to be like this, and then we can make this bag a lot bigger. Sweet. Okay. So. We should start by, I'm going to draw kind of a face like this. No, okay. Where's a good place to start? We have a very basic outline here. Let's start with the backpack, because that is, after all, what we're drawing today. So we need to start with the strap. It goes like this, and then the hand, the thumb loops under, the rest of the hand comes up like that. Okay, strap, and the strap goes back like this. This hand, same thing, thumb comes under, fingers on top of the strap, like that, and back. Okay, then we need the shoulders. This person's going to be struggling a little bit. So we have our shoulder, we want up here shrugging. And then notice how I draw the hand and the shoulder, so now we just got to connect them. I'm just going to do a cartoony connect. A circle, like a really bendy arm. People's arms don't really bend like that, because if they did, they'd have no bones and their arms wouldn't work. So we got these two little arms. That's good for now. The body, we're just going to draw as a shirt for now. So make these sleeves. Good. Okay, so the head needs to come down like this, and the person is struggling. So I've just basically drawn a face in this huge mess. Neck, okay, hair, kind of like that. Lovely. Okay, so pants, that, bend knees, kind of shows that poor person is buckling under the weight of whatever it is that they're carrying, which we will get to in a minute. And then a shoe. Okay, so then the bag itself. Maybe we'll do a little kind of like a rectangle back there for these straps to attach to. Attaches up there. And then really, we can add whatever we want to. So right now for the bag, I'm just doing this big spiky jumble, and then I'll just put random shapes here and there poking out, and then when I go to ink it, I'll turn these random shapes into other details. But I think what I will do is add like a strap and then cause it to bulge, because I think that would look pretty funny, and then have it carrying stuff like that. Okay, so there is my first basic layer where I just sort of outlined what I kind of want the pose to look like. Then I did another pencil layer where I sort of fleshed it out a little bit, and now I'll do an ink layer where I'll add a ton of detail and make it look crazy. And so this is where you would put whatever you want on the back. Like, what does a rectangle look like? Well, that could be a guitar, it could be a guitar amp, it could be anything. So I'm going to spend some time putting some details in. When I draw, I tend to draw pretty fast, and I like doing drawings like this because with all of these little extra details and stuff like that, I don't really slow down on the drawing, but at least the drawing takes a little bit longer, and these little details make it look like I've put in, a solid amount of effort into the drawing, and it's fun. So, I guess this guy's got, I don't know, looks like a bunch of crazy stuff I put on there. Pots, pans, a guitar right there. There's some sort of wood stove, and a home sweet home banner, because I don't know, I guess I'm moving soon, and so maybe I have moving on the brain. But anyway, that's fun. Okay, there is my medium mode backpack. Pretty fun. Added a bunch of detail, and it looks a little crazy. Pretty fun.
Hard mode.
Alright, for hard mode, I decided to draw where I put my backpacks in my house. And it's the coat hanger hook thing that's on the wall in our front hall. And I've also decided to bust out the watercolors and try that again. Now, the tricky thing with watercolors is, of course, there's the color, but then there's the water. And when it comes to watercolors, you need to have a really good quality paper that absorbs water properly for it to look good when you're painting. And unfortunately, this isn't actually too bad, but this is like a thick stock paper. It's not quite watercolor paper, so it could be a higher quality paper. I could have planned that out a little bit better. But watercolor paper is expensive, and whatever, it doesn't matter. It's still fun to play around with watercolors on, whatever paper you have handy. It's just the results are a little more manageable and easy to manage if you have the paper that it's kind of designed for. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you had a good time watching and maybe you drew along, I'd love to see your drawings and put them in next week's video. So yeah, please send them to me, gogomockrocketcheap@gmail.com. Thanks so much. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, all that fun stuff. See you next time.